Welcome to the theater of the absurd, where the lines are blurred and the truth is never heard. On the left we got the eagle with the debt-ridden crown. On the right the lion's growling while the currency goes down. It's the dual blockade, a masterclass in pride, where the common folks are drowning while the leaders hit your ride. Let's talk about Islamabad, the stalemate in the sand, and how relative geography is the trick they've always planned. Yeah. Yeah. Step up to the podium, adjust the silk tie. The USA is selling freedom with a wink in the eye. We got sanctions for your breakfast, embargoes for your lunch. We'll freeze your central assets with a democratic punch. We call it strategic patience, but it looks like a nap while we're selling shiny weapons to fill every single gap. Geography is relative, that's what the general said. As long as the oil is flowing and the TV screens stay red. We're blockading the coast while we're tweeting from the hill, sending thoughts and prayers and $1 trillion bill. It's a stalemate by design, a gridlock for the game, because peace doesn't pay as well as orchestrated pain. It's the dual blockade, the dance of the dead, living in the headlines, sleeping in the dread. From the Potomac to the Tehran, streets so wide, they're locked in the stalemate with nowhere to hide. Yeah, it's the Islamabad standoff, the middleman's dream. Nothing is ever exactly what it seems. Shift the camera lens, now we're across the pond, where the rhetoric is fiery and the IRGC is fond of shouting at the sky while the ryle hits the floor, selling resistance while the elite ask for more. The great Satanist, the Zion is that, while the sons of the regime wear a Gucci brand hat. You blockade the straight, we blockade the web. The tide of the revolution is starting to ebb, but don't worry about the logic of the facts on the ground. Just keep the propaganda spinning round and round. We love the stalemate, it keeps the critics in check, while the relative geography puts a noose round the neck. Now look at the map, see where the bodies are tossed. Islamabad is watching, counting up the cost. The pivot point of chaos, a neutralish ground, where the spies meet for coffee and the secrets are found. The USA says help us, Iran says stay back. Pakistan just wondering when the sky's gonna turn black. It's the Islamabad stalemate, the buffer zone blues, where everyone is winning except the ones in the news. Geography is relative when you're firing from a drone. Distance doesn't matter when the seeds of hate are sown. Is it 1,000 miles away or is it in your backyard? When the sanctions hit the pharmacy, life gets real hard. Let's talk about the dual blockade logic for a second. A world where the shadows are the only thing reckoned. USA blocks the bank, Iran blocks the mine, most of them leaving the 21st century behind. It's a satirical assault, but the jokes are all grim, watching the world's future sink or just swim in the sea of crude oil and shocking press releases, while the peace treaty's torn into billion-bit pieces. The UN is a ghost, the Hague is a joke. Everything is fine until we all start to choke on the fumes of the eagle, the pride of the state. Two dinosaurs fighting while they decide our fate. Distance is a feeling, war is just a deal. The stalemate is a comfort, because the truth is too real. If we solved it tomorrow, what would the pundits do? They'd have to find a brand new way to lie to me and know. So here's to the dual blockade, the gift that keeps giving, making a killing while we're barely even living. To the relative geography of a missile's long flight, turning every morning into a permanent night. The Islamabad stalemate is the crown on the head of a wealth that's gone crazy and been overfed on a diet of drama and shock value tweets, while the boots of the soldiers are pounding the streets. USA and Iran, the dual of the year, feeding on the tension, profit from the fear, beat for the drop. Yeah, it's a stalemate, baby, nobody's moving, just a world in a circle constantly improving. Keep the cameras rolling, keep the sanctions flowing. Relative geography, does anybody know where we're going? Check the headlines tomorrow, it'll be the same show. Check the headlines tomorrow, it'll be the same show.